In early April, the Wake County Board of Commissioners approved the purchase of nearly 270 acres of open space. This purchase will help preserve and protect our water resources for generations to come. Let's check in with Kurt Smith and Sig Hutchinson.
Thanks, Sharon. I'm Kurt Smith with Wake County's Open Space Program. I'm out here with Sig Hutchinson, Chair of our Open Space Advisory Committee, and we're out here at beautiful Lake Benson today to talk about some of the newest acquisitions of the Wake County Open Space Program.
Thanks, Kurt. You know, being out here at Lake Benson, it just reminds us all about why we moved to Wake County or why we're staying in Wake County. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful, and it really highlights the real value of our open space program. You know, for many of our citizens that don't know the history of our open space program, it's really a very new program. It started in 2000 when the Wake County Commissioners had the wisdom and the vision to begin to recognize how important it was to protect the most important natural areas in Wake County. One of the real values of our open space program from the beginning has been our partnership with all 12 municipalities. Just within the three acquisitions that we had with the Wake County Commissioners several weeks ago, we had the town of Garner, which is going to be part of this beautiful facility out here at Lake Benson. We also had our first acquisition with the town of Morrisville, about an 18-acre acquisition that is absolutely fabulous for the town of Morrisville, which will include water quality, and I understand at a later point might have an active recreation component to it.
That's correct.
Also, we had an over 200-acre acquisition with the city of Raleigh in the Falls Lake watershed.
That's correct. The Angel Track.
The Angel Track. This is absolutely fantastic. You know, Mayor Meeker came up with the Upper Neuse River Clean Water Initiative late last year, of which Wake County partnered with the city of Raleigh to begin to acquire the most important tracts within the Falls Lake watershed. You know, interestingly enough, the tracts are listed by our technical people in terms of their value. And Kurt, correct me on this, but I understand that this 200-acre tract in the Falls Lake watershed is in the upper 0.5% in terms of priority for clean water watershed protection. Is that correct?
That's right. If you do the technical analysis, this tract that we've been able to partner on is really the cream of the crop, the best there is.
You know, the real value of our open space program, as we mentioned earlier, is our partnerships with our municipalities. And we are so fortunate, Kurt, to have with us today Mayor Ronnie Williams of the town of Garner and Tom Maynard, who is Parks and Recreation Director. We talked to them earlier, and why don't we go back to some of that interview so we can explain to the citizens the value of our partnerships and have the opportunity to let the mayor and Tom talk about what a great acquisition this is.
In 2002, the Garner Board of Aldermen adopted a Greenway and Open Space plan, and we've had some participation with the developer with the encouragement that the board has offered to the developer. This is their first acquisition in terms of financial commitment. And it goes a long ways toward meeting a goal. It's essential in it preserves land and protects land and protects the environment, but it also provides that connectivity.
Whitedale Park is one of our next development areas. It's a 96-acre parcel of land. We have a grant from the state of North Carolina to develop a nature center there. Whitedale Park coincidentally connects also to this park, Lake Benson Park, which is one of our premier parks that we operate right now. We're also working on a partnership with the county and the city of Raleigh to put in a regional greenway that will connect Lake Benson here with Lake Wheeler in Raleigh.
Sig, it was great talking to you out here about this exciting news and this announcement, and I'll throw it back to you now, Sharon.